Hi. So in the first video in this little series on audio for smartphone, I spoke about why it's really important to use a microphone. You shouldn't rely just on the on-camera microphone that comes with your phone when you're doing interviews, because you lose the connection with the audience. The audio just isn't good enough, and you want your videos to sound and look professional so that they connect and engage your audience. So you've established that it's really important to use some kind of extension microphone, but what is the best microphone to buy? It's a question that people ask me a lot on courses, and I do have my top 3 recommendations which you can look at in the next video. The link's in the description below. But the question, more important question perhaps to ask yourself first is, well, what kind of video maker am I? Most people that I work with in my smartphone video training are communications professionals or perhaps small business owners, and they're wanting to make regular content for social media, good quality content, stuff that looks really professional, but at the same time it's not their full-time job. They've got lots of other responsibilities, lots of things that they have to do. So really the answer to the question, what's the best microphone for them? Well, the best microphone for them is a microphone that's going to guarantee them good results every time, but with the least amount of hassle. That's why I always recommend a wired lavalier mic. And that's the type of microphone that clips onto your shirt or your top, and then the wire obviously just plugs straight into your phone. The reason I always recommend this type of microphone is because it removes all the hassle, all the variables that might lead you to getting bad results for a start, or also might just lead you to giving up on the whole thing because you've got too many other things to do and it was too much hassle. So the first reason that this is a really solid microphone to invest in when you get started is it removes that first variable of distance. If you have a handheld microphone or a shotgun microphone that sits on top of your phone and, you know, points at the person you're interviewing, then you've got this variable of distance. It might be that while you're doing the interview and you're holding a microphone in your hand slowly drifts down away from the person's mouth, and so the quality of your audio is going to change throughout your interview. Or with a shotgun microphone, it might pick up too much background noise, or you might have got it a bit wrong and stood too far away from the person you were interviewing. With a lav mic, you can clip it on, you know that the distance is going to stay the same for the whole interview, and you can forget about it. The second thing that makes this a really reliable choice is the wired element. Because there's a wire just carrying the sound direct from the microphone to your phone, it eliminates any problems that you might get with Bluetooth or wireless microphones. With one of these microphones, the signal might drop out halfway through an interview, you don't realise it, and then you've got to start again. Or worse still, you get it all the way back to the office and realise at that point that you've lost the audio. There's other problems with wireless microphones in that you have to remember to charge the batteries. Sometimes just getting the signal to connect at the start is just another extra hassle that you don't want when you're starting out in this stuff. And the final thing that's great about a lavalier mic is just how easy it is to set up and how portable it is. You can carry it in your pocket, you can stick it in your laptop bag and have it with you everywhere you go so that you're ready to do interviews. You don't want that extra hassle of having to pack lots of equipment, and you don't want the hassle of setting up a complicated rig where you maybe have to mount a shotgun mic on top of your camera as well. With this, you just clip it onto the person, plug it in, and you're good to go. So that's my 3 reasons for recommending that when you're starting out, you go with a wired lav mic. There's a place for all these other types of mics, and perhaps down the line it's something you would explore as you become more confident with making videos. But for getting started, the lav mic is the way to go to get those quality professional results without the headache. If you want to find out my top 3 recommendations for the best wired lav mics to invest in, then watch the next video. The link's in the description below.